Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do quadratic equations exercise 5.2. Question number 2. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Okay, so given sum of two numbers is 27 and product of two numbers is 182. Okay, so let a number be x and then the other number will be what? Since sum of two numbers is 27, other number will be what? 27 minus x, right? So because one number I'm sending that side will be 27 minus x. So since it is already given, product of two number is 182. So x into 27 minus x is equals to 182. So x into 27, 27x minus x into x square is equals to 182. I'm sending all the terms that side, this and this one. So x square minus 27x plus 182 is equals to 0. Now simple, we just need to find the factors of it, right? So 27 and 182, when you multiply or you should get 182 x square, but when you add or subtract you should get 27x. So here x square, if you multiply 14 and 13 you will get 182. 14x minus 13x, when you add you will get 27x plus 182 is equals to 0. X into x minus, what you are left with? 14 minus 13, if I am taking common, x minus 13, 14 is a 182. 14 is equals to 0. So x minus 14 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. So x minus 14 is equals to 0 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 14 and x is equals to 13. So these are nothing but the numbers. The first one number is 14 and another number is this is the value of x. One number is what? 14 because x. Other number is what? We have taken already, right? Up 27 minus x. So 27 minus x is what? 14, right? So if x is 14, 27 minus 14 how much? 13. If one number is 14, other number is 13. If x is 13, the other number will be what? 27 minus 13, that is nothing but 14, right? So 13 or 14, either one number is 13 and other number is 14. Okay, let us do next question. Question number 3. The question number 3 is find two consecutive positive integers whose sum of the square is 613. So first, let the positive integer be x. Consecutive integer means next one, plus 1. So okay, then second integer will be what? Second integer will be x plus 1. So here already they said that sum of squares of the consecutive integers is equals to 613. Sum of squares means first number is what? X square. What is the second number? X plus 1 whole square, right? Their sum is equals to 613. So x square, this is in the form of a plus b whole square. So a square plus 2ab is 1 plus b square is equals to 613. X square plus x square, 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 6 plus 613. I am taking this side. It will be minus 613 is equals to 0. So 2x square plus 2x minus 612 is equals to 0. I am taking 2 out. X square plus x, 2 3 is a 6, right? 0 to 6 is 12 is equals to 0. So I am taking that side, it will become 0. So x square plus x minus 306 is equals to 0. We just need to take the factors of this now. So 18 17 is 306. 18 and 7 8 is 56, 7 7, 8 9 10 11 12, 1 8 is 8, 1 1 1 is 1, 6 0 1 3 0 6. So x square plus 18x minus 17x minus 306 is equals to 0. So x into x plus 18 minus 17 into x plus 18 is equals to 0. So x minus 17 and x plus 18 is equals to 0. So x minus 17 is equals to 0 and x plus 18 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 17, I'm sending that side, it will be plus 17. X is equals to plus 18, I'm sending that side, it will be minus 18. Since we do not consider minus 18 because it is a negative value, so the value of x is how much? 70. So the first number is what? X is equals to 17. The second number is x plus 1, that is nothing but 17 plus 1, that is nothing but 18. So these are 17 and 18 are the two consecutive positive integers. Okay, let us do next question. Question number 4. Question number 4. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the two sides. You know rectangle? This is base, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. So here they have given us hypotenuse side 13 centimeter. Okay, and they are saying altitude of a right angle triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. Means this side is 7 centimeter less. So first we'll take, let the base of the triangle be x. Let the base of triangle be x. So if the base is x, they have already given in the question that 7 centimeter less than its base. So x minus 7 will be the opposite one. Now you already know that Pythagoras theorem, base square plus height square is equals to hypotenuse square. So what is base here? X square. What is height here? X minus 7 whole square. What is hypotenuse? 13 square. Okay, so x square, again this is in the form of a minus b whole square. So x square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to 13 square. So x square plus x square, 2x square. 7 2s are 14x, 7 7s are 49, 13 13s are 169, and plus I'm taking this side, so it is becoming minus 169. So 2x square minus 14x, 169 minus 49, 0, 6 minus 4, 2, 1. 1 minus 120 is equals to 0. Again I'm taking 2 out. X square minus 2 7s are 14, 2 6 are 12 is equals to 0. So x square minus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0. 2 is, I'm sending that side, anyhow it will become 0. Now we have to take the factors for this. 12 5s are 60. So x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 is equals to 0. I'm taking x common, x minus 12 plus 5, I'm taking 5 common, x minus 12 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 and x minus 12 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 is equals to 0 and x minus 12 is equals to 0. Plus 5, I'm sending that side. X is equals to minus 5, x is equals to 12. Since we don't consider negative values, so x is equals to 12 is the value of the equation. So if the base is x, that is 12, so this one is what? This is nothing but 12. So this will be 12 minus 7. What will be 12 minus 7? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your answer is 5. Opposite is 5, base is 12. Okay. So this is your question. Let us do next question. Question number 5. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice of the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So in the question they already said that cottage industry is there who will produce a number of pottery articles in a day. Okay, on a particular day, cost of production was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. So here, let us take, let the number of articles produced be x. Then cost of each article will be what? Cost of each article is equals to, in the question they said that twice the number of articles produced. Okay, twice the number of articles produced was 3 more than twice the number of articles. 3 more means plus 3. So 2x plus 3. Total cost of production will be how much? Total cost of articles produced, how much? Articles produced will be, x is nothing but the number of articles. This is nothing but extra thing which they produce on that day. So x into 2x plus 3, right? So this will be 2x into x is 2x square plus 3 into x is 3. So 2x square plus 3x. But in the question they said that the total cost of production on that day was equals to how much? 90. So this is our equation. So 2x square plus 3x plus 90, I'm taking this side, will be minus 90 is equals to 0. Okay. Now, when you add or subtract, you should get 3x, but when you multiply, you should get 9 into 20 is how much? 180 x square. So here 15 12s are 180 plus 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equals to 0. So 2, if I am taking x outside, this will be 2x plus 15. Okay. If I take 6 outside, this will be 6 2s are 12 minus plus 6 15s are 90 is equals to 0. So 2x plus 15 and x minus 6 is equals to 0. So 2x plus 15 is equals to 0. X minus 6 is equals to 0. So this will be 2x is equals to plus 15, I'm sending that side will be minus 15. X is equals to minus 6, I'm sending that side will be plus 6. X is equals to minus 15 by 2 and x is equals to 6. Since we don't consider negative values, so x is equals to 6. If x is equals to, of each article is 2x plus 3. So what is x here? 6 plus 3. 2 6 are 12 plus 3. So how much articles produced on that day? 15. Last question. Question number 9 I am taking here. Okay. In a class of 60 students, each boy contributed rupees equal to the number of girls and each girl contributed rupees equal to the number of boys. If the total money that was collected was 1600, how many boys were there in the class? So this is the most important question. Okay. So first we'll take, let the number of boys in the class be x. Okay, the number of girls will be how much? Since the total number is nothing but 60 students, right? So x minus 60 girls, sorry, 60 minus x. Okay, so money contributed how much by boys? Money contributed by boys, how many money they contributed? Number of boys is how much? X. Okay, and how much they contributed? They contributed equal, each girl contributed rupees equal to the number of boys and each boy contributed equal to the number of girls. So equal to the number of girls means x into 60 minus x. Okay, so which is nothing but 60 into x, 60x minus x into x, x square. And money contributed by the girls, how much? Money contributed by girls, how much money they contributed? Equal to the number of boys. So 60 minus x into x. So this will be 60x minus x square. Okay. So money contributed by the class. How much money they contributed? How much money they contributed? So total, right? Boys and girls. So this will be 60x minus x square plus 60x minus x square. 60 plus 60, 120x minus 2x square. Okay. In the question they said that total money contributed by the boys and girls are equals to 1600. That's why I'm writing 1600. So 120x, all these I'm sending that side will be 2x square minus 120x plus 1600 is equals to 0. If I'm taking 2 out, x square, 2 6 is 12, x plus 2 8 is 16 is equals to 0. So x square minus 60x plus 800 is equals to 0. 2 I'm sending that, so it will become 0. Now x square minus 40x minus 20x will be 60, 4 2s are 8 and 800 plus 800 is equals to 0. So x minus 40 minus 20, x minus 40, because 40 into 20 is 800 is equals to 0. So x minus 40 and x minus 20 is equals to 0. So x minus 40 is equals to 0. X minus 20 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 40 and x is equals to 20. Right? So therefore, number of boys, if number of boys is 40, then girls will be how much? 40 minus, sorry, 60 minus x. 60 minus 40 means 20. So if boys is 20, then girls will be how much? 60 minus 20 means 40. Girls will be 40. Okay, vice versa. Okay, next we'll continue the question in the next class of speed and distance. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.